Bite-sized Raffy and Clean. The same awesome flavor in a smaller package. And always filler free. May contain peanut gallery.
Hola, you amazing artists. Today, we are doing the bite-sized video once more.
Indeed.
Yeah, so bite-sized video, that means that we answer these questions one-on-one shortly. That doesn't make any sense.
Great. Okay, my turn to talk now.
Yeah.
Okay. Our question comes from Joni Sorsen.
Hi, Joni.
How do you deal with the customer is always right thought? Oh, I'd like to start this question with, the thing about the customer is always right is I spent a long time in my life as an employee of Places and as an artist really loathing that statement until I understood and redefined what this means for me. I've changed this statement for myself from the customer is always right to the customer is a human being. You have no idea when you're engaging with them what's going on with them, where they're coming from, what they might be feeling at the time. And so basically what I mean is I try to treat everybody with compassion and try to understand what the particular situation is engaging with them. And a good rule of thumb when I'm dealing with someone, especially if I'm dealing with someone who maybe I'm perceiving as a little difficult, is how would I treat this person if they were a dear friend of mine?
By difficult, she means a total a-hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're being a D-bag. If a dear friend of mine was being a total a-hole, I would maybe address that issue.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm not sure how to take what you just said.
So the customer is always right statement was something that I had to deal with when I was working in corporate, because it was all about the customer coming in and making sure that their experience was a good one. But honestly, sometimes you can't make sure that somebody's experience is a good one because either A, they're having an off day, or they're just, not a kind of person that has good experiences. Sometimes they have crappy experiences that just follow them around through life, and there is really nothing that you could do in that situation. So one of the things you have to remember as an artist is that you are running a business and you are experiencing one-on-one interactions with people that may become potential collectors or customers. And really what it comes down to is you're evaluating that relationship with that person to see if they are a right fit for you. If you guys are like-minded and stand on some common ground, then chances are that will be a relationship that will keep progressing through the future. Now, if somebody comes in and they're a total jerk, you don't need to deal with them. The statement, the blanket statement of the customer is always right is, it's bullcrap.
Yeah, the way that large companies and even some small companies deal with this topic is it's like a blanket thing. The customer's always right, even if it's at your expense as an employee, because anything and everything to please the customer. And I think that is kind of craptastic.
It is craptastic because a lot of businesses, that's how they want the consumer's money. The employees are just a number. They're just an expense. So really what it comes down to is the customer has to always be right because we want their money. And that's another form of just stupid greed mentality. If you're chasing money, yeah, sure, the customer is always right because you're going to do whatever it takes to get a buck.
When it comes to this in running my own art business, it just means for me, don't make assumptions or snap judgments. Be willing to ask questions. Be willing to treat someone with compassion. See if you can find common ground for them, but also for you. You want to walk away from any situation feeling good about how you interacted.
Treat a person with humanity. If a customer is being a D-bag, you don't have to put up with it. But if you're being a D-bag, your customer doesn't have to put up with it either. So that's what you have to consider. If you are right off the bat going into a situation and being defensive, then you're kind of being a jerk. So just take every interaction as a one-on-one opportunity to develop a relationship with this person, but don't just go in there blindly thinking that, oh, well, I have to do whatever it takes to make them happy. You're not working for some big, headless corporation that is just telling you these blanket statements and stuff. You are running your own business as a human being, as an artist on this planet. and dealing with other human beings and other people that you want to develop a relationship with.
I had a customer who liked to get special order pieces from me, and she was really pushy. I was frustrated with her at first. It turned out that she was just really excited. Her way of expressing that was like constant.
Could I get it now? Could I get it now? Could I get it now?
And I'm going to tell you one more short story
Okay.
on this topic. Recently, I sold a necklace, and the customer received the necklace, and the customer decided that she wanted to return the necklace for no particular reason. She liked the necklace. She just changed her mind. I paused and thought about it. Okay, if it was me, if I changed my mind, how would I want someone to deal with me? So I decided to give that customer what she wanted, a full refund. I could have said, well, these are the rules and these are my policies, and no, I'm not going to cooperate with you. But you have to kind of like think a little more on things.
Yeah, I mean, I've given people full refunds for pieces because they received them as a gift and it just wasn't what they wanted. And honestly, I don't want my artwork hanging out there in a house where the person isn't excited about it, because that's the other form of marketing that there is that your artwork is hanging on the walls of this house. So you want the people that live there to point at that painting and be very excited, because then their guests become curious about you.
Yeah, can you imagine if their guest came over and said, ooh, tell us about this painting, and they said, oh, well, we don't really want this painting. It's by Rafi, but he wouldn't take it back.
Yeah, he wouldn't take it back. And this is a piece of shit. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't take unnecessary abuse from people. Don't be a doormat.
No.
But try to approach every situation with compassion and regard for humans.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Joni, for your question.
Thank you, Joni.
This is a good question.
Yep. And I would love to hear your thoughts as far as like the customer is always right thing. And just put that in the comments section below. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. I totally adore you. And if you like this and you want to watch more like this, just click right over here to subscribe. And that's it. Say goodbye, Clee.
Good day.
Adios.